Good afternoon, everyone. I'm doing something that I've never done before. And that thing is this. I'm opening up a box of books, but it's not my book. Although, as some of my good friends know, particularly Brooke Errol, I was going to write Change as an Inside Job, and maybe one day I will write that book. But for now, what I wanted to show you is a book that is continuing to have one of the most profound impacts on my 47 years on this planet, and I don't say that lightly. And it's a book, if you've been following me on LinkedIn, called Ways of Being. It's a book by James Bridle. My amazing friend Shahana introduced me to this several weeks ago. This is a dog called Winnie that's trying to interrupt this little video. And what I've decided to do is buy 11 copies. I don't know why 11. I like the way the two ones sat next to each other. But I believe so much in what this book has to offer. The stories, the messages, the invitation to slow down, the invitation to reflect, the reimagining possibility for every single one of us on this planet, both as human beings, increasingly remembering that we are all part of life, like with Winnie the dog here, like with that tree over there. We are all life. We are not superior to other forms of life. We are equally connected to other forms of life. And the more we acknowledge that, the more possibility opens up. There goes Winnie, just behind me. So I'm sharing this video to say, go and get a copy of this book. It says on the front, read it once, read it twice. I'm literally 1/3 of the way through. I don't read very quickly these days, but I cannot emphasize enough how powerful and important this book is, particularly the times where we are in this moment, locally, in our communities, in business and macro-systemically. One other invitation. I've bought 11 books. Why? Because I'm going to be handing these out to people that I meet within chemicals, within the oil and energy supply chain, within the supply chain more globally, within pharmaceuticals, within food manufacture. I want to try and start a conversation with my industry colleagues up and down the currently extractive supply chain around different ways of being. I wonder how people are going to receive being given this book. Will they read it? Will they get curious about it? Will they just say no? I'm hoping it's going to kickstart a whole range of really, really cool conversations. And if you want a copy of this book, I'm going to buy some more. And if there's a reason, go and have a look at it. Have a look at it online. If you would like a copy of this book, I'm going to buy another 5 copies for any of you out there. First come, first serve, but give me a really good reason why you want to read this book. What's getting you curious about it? Have a look what's on the back. Go and have a look online. Ways of Being by James Bridle. Animals, Plants, Machines, the Search for a Planetary Intelligence. Read this important book, read it twice, talk about it, tell everybody you know. That's what I'm doing tonight, people. And by the way, I walked into a shower while I was away this week. Laters.